Hey everyone, and welcome back to another Plan With Me video. So I wanted to start this video out a little bit different. So normally people do candles. I decided to show you guys the audiobook that I'm listening to while I do this Plan With Me. I'm usually either listening to an audiobook or watching a show. So I thought I would share that with you guys. So as you can see, I did kind of start already and kind of map out what I wanted to do for the month. So the theme for March is vines, which I ended up really liking the way that it turned out. I had this idea in my head and I didn't exactly know how it was going to end up turning out on the page, but I ended up really liking the way that this spread ended up. So for my Days Read spread, I ended up doing something a little bit different. I ended up putting the title down at the bottom because I kind of just wanted to switch it up just a little bit. And I normally put it at the top, but I thought that it would look really good at the bottom and kind of just switch things up just a little bit. I also did continue to do one of the like mood tracker type style for my Days Read. I just think it's so fun, and I think it just kind of really integrates the theme really well into the spreads. So this next spread is actually going to be my books read spread, and normally I would do my TBR immediately after my Days Read spread. I would do my TBR and my radar spread, but I have decided to kind of do away with the TBR for the time being because I just feel like I never really follow it, and so I want to focus more on kind of mood reading and intuitive reading this year. So I decided that it would probably be best for me to take my TBR out, and so I ended up keeping my radar spread. I do end up just moving it around a little bit. So this is my Days Read spread, and I decided to kind of do like a vine border around the page, and I think it ended up really cute. last month's spreads, I ended up implementing a quotes spread, and I decided to kind of keep that going this month as well. So I decided to put a quotes spread next, and then, like I said, I will be keeping the radar. I just kind of moved it, so that'll be the spread that's next to the quotes spread. So here is where I realized that I drew too many boxes down at the bottom for the last row, and so I try to kind of correct my mistake a little bit. I even do too many dots for like the days, and I end up just kind of figuring a way to kind of correct the mistake that I had made. So I ended up drawing some leaves, like the ones on the quote page, to try and fix it, and then some leaves to kind of make it look like it was a vine as well. And it ended up not looking too bad, and if I wouldn't have said anything, probably most people wouldn't even realize that I messed up. But yeah, it ended up looking a lot better than I had expected it to. my Bookstagram spread. I liked how I did it last month when I did the little boxes as sort of like a calendar for where I could track whether I posted a post, a story, or both. And I decided to kind of do it in sort of like a mini calendar form instead of in the boxes, and I really like the way that this turned out. I believe that it's going to be super useful, and I think I'm going to end up writing the numbers in it. I actually didn't do that in this video, but I feel like it'll be a little bit more helpful having the numbers, that way I can keep up with the days. And here we are with the finished product. Honestly, this theme really kind of gives me spring court vibes, and if you've read A Court of Thorns and Roses, then you know we do not stand. But anyways, this ended up turning out way cuter than I expected, and I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel. You don't have to, it would be awesome if you did though. And all my social medias will be linked down in the description. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video.